This is a 2018 Honda Clarity plug-in hybrid. It's a spacious 5-seater sedan that gets up to 47 miles on a single charge. It is slightly smaller than a Honda Accord, but bigger than a Civic. To get that 47 miles on a charge, it has a 17 kilowatt hour battery that takes about 12 hours of charge from a 110 outlet and about 2.5 hours on a 240 volt outlet. When the battery runs out, there's a 1.5 liter gas engine that gets a combined 42 miles per gallon. The combined gas and electric horsepower is 212, which isn't amazing, but it's a lot better than the Prius, but it's also a lot worse than a Tesla in acceleration. But you're not buying this car for how fast it is. You're buying it to save money. You want to go electric, but also not have any range anxiety, which is what this car is really good at. Over my 9 months of ownership, I've done about 12,000 miles, and in the wintertime got anywhere from about 30 miles on a charge to, in the spring and summer months, to about 69 miles a charge, which is way above the EPA. Now granted, your mileage will vary on all electric depending if you drive more city or country roads or on the highway. The highway would be a lot less, and then when you run the heater a lot in the wintertime, it also does kill the mileage. So overall, you will get the average about 45 to 50 miles on a charge all year round. Since this car is more the size of a Honda Accord, you do get a 15.5 cubic foot trunk, which is very big for especially being a plug-in hybrid. The only downside of this trunk size is the pass-through. The rear seats do fold down, but the pass-through is very narrow at the bottom and only about 28.5 inches width at the top at the widest point. So just keep that in mind. So putting bigger objects, even folding the seat down, is still really hard to fit bigger objects in the car. The rear legroom is also very good. I am 5'11", and this is me sitting behind my driving position. There is plenty of room in that back seat. The rear seat also features AC vents with power outlet. And on the back of both the seats, there's 2 pockets. Also, in the center, it folds down to reveal 2 cup holders. The Honda Clarity has an eCVT transmission, and it's operated by push buttons on the center console. It also features a backup camera, which is pretty poor picture quality to be honest, but when backing up, steering the wheel left or right, the lines do move to show you where you're going. Glass piece in the back seat to see all the way out the back glass, which you just see the floor. Charge door, lane keep, traction control, automatic braking to turn off, heated seats, automatic climate control, turn climate on and off, change the climate settings, different drive modes. You have Econ, Sport, and this turns the hybrid or just pure EV. If you hold it if you have less than 50% charge and hold it down, it will charge the battery up to 50%, so it runs the gas engine a lot. 2 cup holders. Decent center storage. And a glove box. Sometimes it's a bit sluggish. This is the older generation's touchscreen from Honda. A lot of different menus. One unique to the Clarity is this one, which shows you your EV range and HV range. Now this car does feature Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. Depending on the screen setting you have it at, you can do a couple different things. So it comes up over here on mine. As you can see, it's pretty responsive. The Apple CarPlay, I think, is a lot better to use. Like, it seems quicker than the regular touchscreen for it. To sum up the Honda Clarity, it is the perfect blend of electric and gas, and has enough room for a family of four for the occasional road trip.